Greetings, Nathaniel Kechar is my name, popularly known as the Comfort Father. I welcome you to the Mystery Talk podcast. In today's session, we are privileged to have the man of God, Apostle Senior Elijah. So I want you to pay very much attention as we are looking on the topic called discipleship. Let us have fun and enjoy the moment.
Hello, this is your brother and friend Matthews Mappens, popularly known as a mystery man. So we are back again with another episode on the Mystery Talk podcast. Our guest today is Apostle Professor Elijah Zuru. So before we dive into our topic today, allow me to welcome the guest. Welcome to our podcast, man.
Thank you so much, sir.
How are you doing?
God has been so wonderful.
You can see you are too blessed.
Amen. Amen.
Okay, so our topic today is actually called discipleship. So we are going to learn as we talk more with man of God. So, man of God, sir.
Yes, sir.
How do you understand this term discipleship?
Okay, the term discipleship is coming from the word disciple. So before we drive into discipleship, one has to be a disciple. So discipleship is like a work, a disciple is a person. Yes.
So, how can one become a disciple? Because in the Bible, we are able to see Jesus calling these guys whenever he finds doing whatever he's doing, or just say, follow me. So how can one become a disciple? Is it a choice or it is something that you have to do?
Okay, thank you so much. So Christ came to redeem a mankind. So when one is being redeemed, then can be given a work of a disciple. Like, for example, Peter was a fisherman, and Christ called him that you are no longer a fisherman, but the fishers of men. So there was a change from there. There was a transformation that happened from there.
So, being called, Jesus is calling these guys not for them to just accompany him, but for them to do something. So what do you think is the law of it?
Okay, a disciple, the law of a disciple is to win soul, because a disciple is a soul winner. So you cannot be called a disciple if you fail to win souls. Like Apostle Paul is telling Timothy, he says, this word I gave unto you, commit to the faithful men that will be able to teach others. So a disciple is a soul winner.
Having known the law of a disciple, there are some things that we invest in do this ministry thing, churches thing, time, money, and anything that is needful. So, how can you maintain this discipleship?
Okay, number one, it's decision. So when you decide to become a disciple, there are certain things that you need to break, because you are no longer the old person. There is a new creation that has taken place. So it is a choice. So when you make a choice, you have a principle within you over that choice that you make. So you can maintain that discipleship by your principle. Are you a principled person, or you're not a principled person?
So my last question, last but not the least, you being the professor,
yes, sir,
in our time, rather in our generation, this time around, how do you see this generation regarding to discipleship?
Okay, this generation, the era that this generation, or the point that this generation is missing, is that we have leaders that they want just to make a name, to have fame, forgetting that every leader has to have a successor who is going to take over after that person. So now, that's why Jesus told them to say, go and preach so that you may win souls. Because it will come a time where you are not going to be a variable. but the investment that you're going to invest is to still stand. So our focus, the reason that this generation we are not focused on winning souls, but we are focused to make name. We are focused on benefiting rather on making the disciple, so that in the next generation we can still stand on.
We have come to the end of our today's discussion, and our guest was Professor Elijah Zulu. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much, man of God, for coming through.
Amen. Privilege to be.
See you next time. Shalom, shalom.